I personally thought that all of these interactions were a great and insightful time. When I asked Ben, my partner, what he enjoyed a lot of it. We both learned a lot of new things about each other's cultures. He pointed out that we both ended up having a good baseline of each other, but we didn't we didn't start that way. We started not knowing a lot about each other's culture. As an educator, I believe I'm better with seeing differences and how to approach them, and how I can also better show my culture without pressuring it on anybody. I feel better as a person because I can now understand the differences in a new way by some of the great conversations and interactions. During my first interaction, I felt really surprised. I felt just woken up by the conversation I had. I had little to no idea what the Chinese education was like. Ben pointed out that he knew a good amount about the education system in America, but he just didn't know if it was true, so I was able to confirm and reassure and maybe re-guide his thoughts about the American education. Well, after my second interaction, I felt really good because I was able to show Ben a good time, but also teach him some things about the social life in America. He felt really happy because he really liked the party. He liked the partying aspect. Um, I feel like I now know more about a culture that's heavily represented in my schooling community. I can now see why I saw a difference in schooling and college. Before I thought maybe, you know, they had a completely different background as me, but I didn't understand what that background was. I thought, maybe they just weren't being accustomed to anything, but I learned that their background was completely different. So, of course, if their background's different than me, their schooling's not going to be the same. We're not going to be in college doing the same things and understanding the same things and doing it the same way. They're going to maybe have to be more accustomed to what the American education system's like, and then I might to work together. I might have to become more accustomed to the Chinese education, like Ben or um, Ben also thought differently about his prior education. He started out um, thinking, he wished that he had a different experience in China. He kind of wanted to be more freedom, but when he had a conversation with me, he expressed his thoughts. He had more appreciation for his own culture. So he kind of understood his culture a little bit more through this experience. And he learned to show respect to what he had in China. I can't really say I had any negatives in this experience, pretty much just all positives. I feel a strong positive. I've learned about a different set of education, which can be a great baseline for a whole other culture. Another positive is I get to show off my culture, which I do not commonly do because most of my friends and family are from America. Um, and they have the same experiences as me. I really enjoyed being a cultural tour guide in a way and showing him around a party scene. Ben also liked talking about his culture because he feels the same as me, and he likes talking about his own culture, but he doesn't know a lot of different people. So I got to be a person for him to talk to about his experiences. In the future, at being an MSU student, I will be more apt to talk and interact with people different from me because I feel more comfortable from a result of this interactions. I feel like I understand differences more and I can better explain what I come from also. Ben said he is also going to try to interact with a lot of people, a lot of different people now. He said he's already interacted with a lot of people from the party, so that was good. I feel in the future as a learner, I will now be able to respect others' cultures more, investigate others' culture a lot more. As an educator, I can now understand the struggles that others have and the feelings of difference, um, and maybe I can help them overcome some fears and learn to understand one another.